Now it's my pleasure to introduce tonight's honoree receiving this Distinguished Organization Award. WBGO 88.3 FM Newark Public Radio is a non-profit, publicly funded arts and cultural institution dedicated to the curation, presentation, and preservation of music created out of the African American experience. WBGO has a long and fruitful relationship with William Paterson's Jazz Studies program, and countless numbers of our students, faculty, and alumni have been broadcast on the station over the years. Here to present the award to WBGO President and CEO Steve Williams is Jazz Studies Coordinator and Curator of the WP Living Jazz Archives, Dr. David Dempsey.
I have one important number for you. You came to this fundraising dinner and you probably did not expect to have a homework assignment other than getting out your checkbooks. But the homework assignment is when you get in your car to drive home, 88.3 FM. It will change your life. It changed mine. And I've been listening since they started in 1978. And these students and our students at school and generations of our students have grown and fallen in love with this music through their airwaves. So it's a great honor to present this award to WBGO, what we consider them to be our partners in crime, I guess you could say. And through their CEO, please greet Mr. Steve Williams.
You'll hold on to that for a minute for me? Yeah. I'll give it to you. He and I are like old buddies anyway. We have this shorthand going on here. Wow. This is truly an amazing night for all of us. Is it okay if I acknowledge some of my staff here who have come out tonight, some quite a distance, to share this moment with all of you? So we'll start with our Chief of Human Resources, Michelle Ralph Rawls. We have a couple of members of our distinguished Board of Trustees. Dr. Jordan Garrison is here, and Pamela Morgan is also here. Our recently installed, we just said we're not going to call her new anymore. She's been on the job for about 3 weeks. She hit the ground running. She's doing a fabulous job for us. Our new Chief of Development, she's laughing at me as she's filming me, Undine Lind Abramson. Our Director of Individual Giving, John Newcott, is here. Our Membership Director, Rosalind Turner, is also here. Somewhere out there is our afternoon drive time host, Brian Delp. Where are you, Brian? Oh, there he is, right there. Okay. You already met Leslie Harrison. A distinguished guest of ours tonight, and she's like family now. We're so glad that you were able to make it. You're so busy. She is so incredibly busy. You have no idea. But the City Council President Newark, LaMonica McIver, thank you so much for joining us today. Really, really sincerely appreciate it. And then an extra special guest of ours. She's really known as the First Lady of Jazz, certainly of Newark, of New Jersey, probably the entire world. Dorthon Kirk, we're so happy to have you here. She is a founding member of WBGO's family, and she has been with us from the very beginning, and we are so grateful to have you here today, Dorthon. Thank you. It's really an honor. a truly heady moment for me. The music, the food, but being honored on the same stage as Rufus Reid, man. I mean, that's a highlight for me, both personally and professionally. Love you, man. Love you so much. I've followed you. Bill talked about those personal heroes. You're certainly one of mine. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy either. I started my career in radio about 50 years ago in Cincinnati, Ohio. Cincinnati is a really important music town, if you didn't know. One of the great music towns of the world, really, certainly America. So it's no accident that I grew up in a family of musicians, a lot of them. My father, my grandfather, my cousins, a sister, an aunt, they all played music around the house. We had famous musicians that stopped by, and so I was really influenced by music at a very, very, very early age. And like many people in the music business 50 years ago, my family's career started out as a hobby, right? Something they did on weekends, respite from hard jobs like restaurants or factories, cleaning streets, or even less glamorous pursuits. My childhood remembrances are full of their stories, man. Spending long hours after work, practicing the craft, rehearsing for gigs played in less than favorable conditions, traveling across the country in station wagons, or less, following the road toward their dreams, with little else to show for that Herculean task, except maybe a couple of hit records that they didn't own, had no control over, good or sometimes bad memories from life on the road. When I walked in here today, I thought about those people, my father and grandfather and cousins and sisters and aunts and uncles, and how they would have given just about anything to have the opportunities that have been given to these young musicians today and throughout the history of the William Paterson Jazz Program. It is something special, y'all. Don't ever, ever take this for granted, because it is truly something special, a gift, a blessing. There's these saintly artists that you just met, like Rufus and Bill, who have given their lives, their passion, their knowledge, their wisdom to the next generation of jazz stars, some of whom will likely pass through these halls again as educators, passing forward their gifts and blessings, courageously constructing this magnificent, magical circle of excellence that will certainly last beyond the next 50th anniversary. You can count on that. It is in this sterling legacy that places WBGO in perfect alignment with the mission of WPU. We too have a decades-long legacy of excellence and creativity, and we too are building, in fact, as WBGO celebrates its 44th birthday just a few days ago. You only need to travel a short distance to see that we have grown, WBGO and WPU, we have grown together over the years in love, appreciation, support, and dedication to the preservation and exploration of jazz music. In fact, right now, you can hear William Paterson University jazz musicians playing on WBGO as a part of our, and Bill knows what I'm talking about, Dave knows what I'm talking about, they come, it's all, we know it's almost like family, right? It's a tradition for you to come to celebrate Jazz Appreciation Month with us. We record these student musicians and we play them for hundreds of thousands of people all over the world. Really quite special. WBGO is also quite proud to utilize our various channels, websites, broadcasts, social media presence to promote the extraordinary community services of WPU year-round. And you know, it's this symbiotic relationship that we also celebrate tonight. It underscores the occasion of this singular honor for us that I humbly and preciously receive on behalf of my staff, management, board of trustees of WBGO. Thank you very much.